And Hicks.
Get out of here, nigga.
And hits it foul off
stop
to
playing.
the right and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Good take.
Hey.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
Oh, come on. That should have been a steal.
Digging in now, Giorgella. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short.
Wow. He played you on that watch.
Wow.
And there's out number 2. So bases are ready here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
I was only moving. He's going to pass to the corner, so I try to sneak down and get a rebound.
Right into the shift. Fielded cleanly.
Back door.
Not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now they trying to trap hard on you.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
I was the next time, just give me the ball and I'll get it right back to you.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So striding into the box, Brandon Lowe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
I'm about to say, yeah, all the niggas trying to do is go throw out in the back door.
Down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
They would let me jump.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Good pass.
And he'll reach first as they
you
can't
the
make
point
the
guard,
play
man,
on
dog?
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double.
Good block. One of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And no strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I told you don't go. Hey,
really
the nigga won't be out there to shoot threes. I see. Let me cherry pick real quick. All right.
Especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
They
It's
played
now
you.
even at 4
You get
apiece.
some stupid ass hesitation to get you on the side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, yes, sir.
Oh, double play ball
shut
the
up,
second.
nigga.
4, 6, 3.
You
It's
gotta
a
fight
double
this
play
virus
and the
before it
inning
hits
is
you, son.
over.
Hey, that's a
He's
fact.
held in check
You
here.
gotta stay above the
They
curve,
trail it
son.
here, 3
Ain't
to
no bed
nothing.
for you, son. Ain't no respirator for you, dog. Ain't no respirator for us. Ain't nothing, son. They talking about making new respirator. Making? Yeah, that niggas is
And
bugging.
that'll
That mean
bring
that
up
shit ain't
Aaron
got time to get
Judge.
tested.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
He's on the deathbed, son. Yo, for everything at this point, son.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Kiermaier's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Sorry, you mad though.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
No, you should have shot it. Why'd you had it? Shoot it. I was down there for the
Now in
position. You
box,
should have just shot it.
Carlos Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I should have threw an alley-oop if I was passionate. That's what I should have did. At least
3
that.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
You got it.
There's a swing and a drive
What?
well out to
Okay.
field. Meadows moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
You
Now
got it.
back, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
There you go.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
Big
Ball
brother.
1.
Count 1-0.
That's right.
Launch that shit up and right.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They're gonna lose the game because he couldn't take that shot.
The 2-0 on the way. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs
I knew he was going to play me.
That's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy. But it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
I was worried about the 3 because old buddy was over by himself.
But they lead it 3-0.
God dang, they played me on there. Top of the key. There you go. Good defense.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only
Irvin
1
got that
for
ball
10.
out my hands. Ain't no need.
Right,
ain't no need for me to be dribbling.
So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Pitch right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
Good defense.
You've got that good slider going. It's a great strikeout pitch.
Kevin Kiermaier is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside.
They played you.
Hit on the ground out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, you know what?
I was going to be loyalty. Definitely went to the corner.
He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole. Period. The end.
That nigga was holding on to the L2 button when he shot that thing.
That'll bring up Joey Wendell as Tanaka jumps ahead of him.
Jordan.
Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Good D, boy.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down.
Oh, they played me.
Does get to third base.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable.
Oh,
nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1-1 to count now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
They get the force at the plate.
That was not in his repertoire.
They might have got a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded.
So this man is catching the season just now.
Riding forward now, Austin Meadows. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
I know they
and
pissed.
the throw's going to hold that
like,
second
bro,
runner
everything
over
could not
third,
be a
so
fucking
they'll just
foul.
break the 1 here.
I'll take it. I ain't score yet
nice
neither.
Piece of hitting right there.
He'd be like that
Didn't try and
sometimes.
do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Good D, boy. It's us.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if you could find a way to get out of this bases jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not.
Pick mine up. Corner.
Ball 2 on the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit, and he's safe.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
Yeah, he's already gonna lose.
Found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Yeah,
But it's off the mark. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
I tried to get out the freaking paint with now.
Oh, damn, I ain't even see you in the paint, son. God, I didn't realize we was winning by this much, man.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. It's a grand slam.
He played like 17 in 4 quarters.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
You should have passed it.
You drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position.
Wow, they played wide.
Hey.
They didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself,
wow, how?
1.6. We got shot.
I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, she.
You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make 1 bad pitch in 1 swing. 4 runs on the board. A huge swing of this one.
Damn.
That's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That was actually a well-executed fastball.
Yo, that shit closed up so fast. Because it was open. It was wide open, son. Pause.
24? God dang.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel
Back
good. Nice piece of hit.
Oh, wow. My fault.
Jordan Montgomery is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he rips it on the ground to second. Quick throw to Torres.
Sounds like what he just scored on me on.
So in now, Luke Voigt. He leads off this half inning. It'll be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, they made you literally come inside?
Hey.
That's pause. My goodness, I'm done.
High fly ball out to deep left field. To lead off the inning.
No way.
So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball
And I heard
game.
it through the playback.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you
dissed me
knew
again.
it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was
Yo, the
whether
dude I'm
it was
holding,
gonna
he's a
stay fair or
playmaker,
not.
son.
And that question was answered.
Playmaking
with the resounding
rebounder.
Doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The what?
Still loose.
All the way.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Yeah, I honestly thought he did throw the alley until I realized, oh, shoot.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Oh,
First
come
offering
on,
its
man.
way.
Yes.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
You funny.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
What's up, bro?
Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Hey!
He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one
Man,
into
he
the alley for a gap
got
that'll bring him
plugged.
easily into second base.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Dude's gonna be seeing me, so I come around and
He's
on their side.
this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
I wonder who they really beat like that.
What's up, boy?
The count now at 2-2.
Or if they beat anybody like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ooh.
Popped up. Diaz.
Watch
Foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Yankees forced to settle for. Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
The designated hitter.
In there for strike 1.
Oh damn! Why you come, son? Pause.
God
Why you come
dang
out? Why you leave?
And this is the outside corner.
Way back.
I tried.
A little low. It's 2-2.
That nigga's highly upset.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
And just when he needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
High in the air out to center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. So striding in, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's all. Hit me. Corner. Oh, shoot.
And he popped him up. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it.
Nah, because I was setting up Coop. He was ready coming around the curl, son.
Now in play, Austin Meadows.
Playing that blue chip basketball, son.
The first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's off.
Wow, loyalty. Wow.
Right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a nice bounce. Here's the second
Punch my shit, son.
And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order
In the face. In the face.
you're spot on. Whenever they discuss
That
coming
nigga
into
said,
this
yo,
game,
why you could
it's
ball?
worked out.
That nigga's like, oh, shit.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Man, this nigga trouble. What?
Exactly.
Yo, this nigga is bullshit, son.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out.
This love has taken this course.
Put some pressure on this defense.
Okay, you say goodbye. Don't know nothing about that, Playboy.
This song is hot, so I can't front. I've been listening to that shit all day.
Classic.
Goodbye. Misses for strike 1.
Touchdown in time to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Coronavirus.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Oh, wow,
Time to
that's
fool around
trash.
right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he'll dive back in.
Dude.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Oliver Drake will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. High in the air out to center field.
Oh, wow, baby.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Somebody quit.
Don't quit now, Playboy.
I got something to do for you.
Come on, Playboy.
Low, 1-1.
You serious?
Yep.
It's off.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Quit, Playboy.
Playboy. Playboy. Playboy.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
I'm a fly, Playboy.
What you gonna do, Playboy?
Outside in a full count.
Migo.
3-2.
I'm gonna quit now, too.
3-2. 2 out. Runner on
She's a
first.
stripper dancing
Lots
neck,
of
but she's
possible
begging
outcomes
me
on
to
this
wife. First time I've
Got him swinging on the splitter. That decide is retired.
I remember I seen them niggas in Vegas, and them niggas only had like one security guard, and the next some of the niggas blew up. I was like, God dang.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called
Nah,
strike.
Playboy.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a fastball hitter.
Might play my song,
Slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the
what the
equalizer.
fuck is that,
left
Paul?
on left slider, down and away. He can spot
That's
it
a
up
long
when he
way
needs
from
to.
sitting
That
sideways,
pitch is
brother.
almost unhittable.
Sitting sideways.
The next 0-2.
Can't make another one of those, son.
Shit, nigga.
Ground
Oh!
right.
And my other jump was still tipping on 4
That's
foes.
out 0-1.
Trapped in
Rep in 4
fold.
holes.
Watch, why you take the screen? Nigga, I'm trying to do the screen and get over
One out
son.
now in the Tampa
My
Bay
bad,
7th,
Playboy.
and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Wilding over there on us tracks,
I'd
son.
be real surprised if he
She
goes
don't want
back
me
out away there
no
on
more.
the
She don't
mound.
want to get
This is
money
a
and
count
geek
to
no
a
more. She ain't want us to
fastball
strip no
challenge,
more.
and we'll see if he's ready
Niggas
for it in the
hurt.
box.
She ain't want to strip no
3-1
more.
Hitters count all the way. Here
Mike
it
Miller
comes.
got some shit. Who else got some?
Talking on, I talk. Oh, Peter Knight, dog. I had to regulate.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away.
Migos! Them niggas be killing. Migos!
Willie Adonis will stand in again as we take it back to the 5th inning for the big blow.
Yo, Steve.
Grand slam that obviously has been
Yeah,
the
facts.
biggest
Take my place
stat
after
of the
this game.
thus far.
That mixtape was fire.
Here's the
Play the
first
ball.
pitch to him.
You sound like a sleeping Playboy.
I'm watching our game. This shit hella boring.
Yeah, it
Down
is.
the way, ball 1.
42-73.
Yeah.
That's what you get, Coop. You should have laid the ball and gave me my last assist.
I thought back I was
what
going to
you
go for
get.
that
That
game.
one's
Nah,
pulled off.
if I wanted to give it to Mad Dog, I'd have hit R1
yeah.
circle. Nigga had one job.
Just just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Don't worry about it. Next time you open, corner.
Slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another
Thank you, sir. You made up
and
for
now
it.
it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Oh, that's trash. But that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Like a butter bastine, like a bee. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Now you can see he's working on this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Bro, them niggas be so basic. I'm so mad.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Cause that junk sells.
Who you talking about?
The Migos.
Oh,
That nigga said, little boy getting placed.
oh, this nigga is stupid motherfucker.
Like what? Call 911 like Wild Club.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats.
The mama, she keep looking at me.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch.
Told you. See, there you go. Corner.
Is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So coming to the plate, Torres. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! To lead off the inning.
Damn, playboy.
Nice playboy. Playboy.
A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That's the last one?
Ball's jumping in this one. That's
Steve
the
gonna take my
4th
place on
lead
this
of the
one.
yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems
I'm here, bro.
fine, D-Ro.
Oh, God, I'm here, bro.
The pitchers aren't making
All right,
very good
playboy.
pitches. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about
Playboy. You wish they go to
execution,
bed,
and they're not
playboy.
doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
like,
a
why?
rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
All right, fellas, how we doing, y'all?
Hey, playboy, you be going upstairs.
No.
I'm going upstairs, playboy. I want you catching up going upstairs,
Yeah,
playboy.
Matty V, this is one of
Go
those
quarantine,
innings
play. Go
Now
quarantine, playboy.
deep to left.
Yeah, no, playboy. You make sure you wash your hands before you go to bed. All that good stuff, playboy.
No doubt, playboy.
We need 2 settings, you say? Oh, no.
Do we need to leave?
Solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Let's go, bro. I'm ready to gamble, bro.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick.
That's why I'm playing
How
Andy
about
up, bro.
hitting 3
I'm having
home
withdrawals.
runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat
Bro,
trick.
oh, Steve, maybe
It's
someone else I
awfully
talked
hard
to,
to
bro. I
do.
went to LA for free, bro.
With the LA for free.
Yeah, bro, I like, bro, like, no lie, I won like $2 grand betting, playing prize
Plate
pit.
now, Aaron Hicks.
Won $2 grand.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it
So
into
that
foul
does-
territory.
so that
He's
doesn't
working
pay my-
on a
pretty
1
much
for
pay my
3
bill.
thus far.
Whatever money I had down there, I was just like, all right.
So it's a good
Pulled the fastball down a little too much
It's
there.
a whole
That's
lot better than
0-1.
I'm on FanDuel, bro.
We got my screen twitching.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging
The
strike.
number still the same?
No outs, nobody on.
that crazy ass message.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside.
Oh, never mind.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Whatever Corey's playing.
Let's play 20 now.
Another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
I mean, it was good at first, but it got boring after a while.
Here's a breaking ball, but it
What you think
doesn't
about
quite find the
Cole
strike
going to
zone.
the Yankees? They
When
need
you're
a lot
playing
more
close
pitching.
games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Jose Alvarado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Gio Urshela will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
I don't know.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
I'm hoping it's over by dude.
Crazy.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Sound like you can definitely tell.
Nigga, so we gotta try something. I'm pretty confident it will work.
Maybe expect a
But if it
fastball.
don't,
It is gonna work. I'm just saying, I'm a smart guy. Normally, I'm right.
yeah, normally I'm like, yo, son, that shit, yo, y'all gotta hear that shit.
Dog, my boy Donnie is hilarious, dog.
But it's 2-2.
You know what? You're a bad reporter. You shouldn't even be a reporter.
Bro, I need to get that
Ball
shit.
3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow,
Let me see if I can find that speech today.
last
Bro,
pitch
that man is
on
hilarious.
See you on Monday
wasn't
morning.
even close.
I tell
He
people
had
that
this
all the
guy in the
time,
ropes,
bro. He's
but
hilarious.
now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him a chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hang on, Mr. NBA, bro.
Curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0,
I think I found
and he
one
is
where he
ready to
lashed
do
out on
some
the fucking
damage in the
recorder.
box.
It will be the one for today.
Yeah.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking for a fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
That was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Yeah. I didn't know Iverson shit was like this. That shit crazy.
We'll see how it works out, Peter. I'm not saying
He
it will,
missed
but
with
I
it.
think
Ball 4,
that
so that means now the
people may be
potential
surprised. By the
tying
way,
run
that'll be
will
a
move
game
into scoring
changer.
position.
But we're going to know very soon. But we
So the
ordered
batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ
from there,
LeMay
and there is
he'll look to
another
bring
couple
home
of
that
companies
tying run
also
from second with a base hit into the
Up to it.
outfield.
Dr.
First
Fauci said
delivery
there is
to
no
him on the way.
magic drug for coronavirus right now, which you would agree. I guess on this issue,
I think we only I'm sorry. Maybe not. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. We have
Good
to see.
lead off the
We're going to
second
know.
there. Now
is
the
it
pitch.
possible?
That's it.
Is it
That is
possible that
it.
you're going to also put a positive spin on
You're lucky
things?
if you get one
Maybe
pitch a
giving
night
Americans
right
a
down the
false
middle.
sense of
Cannot be
preparedness
laid on that
preparedness right now.
No, I don't think so. I think that. I think it's got.
The not yet approved drug.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this.
I'm a smart guy. I feel good about it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Mike Zunino. Last time through was a base hit. Tommy King will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season.
You know it.
In there, it's
Bro,
0-1.
all they gotta do is like, hey, we'll give you $8 million and you can,
High fly ball after straightaway
out
center.
of danger with it. It's not like a brand new drug that's been just
Gardner
created
has
that
thrown
may have an
straight back, but he has it
unbelievable
for the
monumental
first out.
effect, like kill you. We're going to know very soon. And I can tell you, the FDA is working very hard to get it
He's
out.
got a hit in
Right
3
now,
at-bats to
in
this
terms of
point.
malaria, if
Bounces
you
to the
want it,
left
you can have a
side,
prescription.
and that gets
Get
through
a
for a
prescription.
one-out
And
base
by the
hit.
way, and
He
it's very
takes the
effective.
turn and
It
heads
works.
for second.
I have a feeling
And
you
he'll
may,
pull
and
into
I'm not
second
being
with
overly
1 away.
optimistic or
When you're
pessimistic.
leading by 1 run,
Are
you
you
want to do
sure?
everything you can to add to the lead.
Right.
Give your bullpen a little breathing. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a
Let's see
long
what
way
happens.
towards
We have
making that
nothing to
a
lose.
real
You know the
possibility.
0-1 the count.
Yo, this
Changeup laid
nigga's the
off
best,
down
man.
around the shin.
Said, let's see what happens. We got nothing to lose. Like, lives don't count, my
Sneaks up
nigga.
on him, and he got And the
quit
swing
already?
through it, 1 2.
Yeah.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joey Wendell number 2 this inning.
Nasty question.
Ball and no
I think it's a
strikes.
very bad signal that you're putting out to the American people. The American people are looking for answers and they're
Skied in
looking
the
for
air to
hope.
straightaway
And you're
left.
doing
Hicks is under it. And that's the
same with
third out.
NBC and Comcast.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We play 8. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Instead of sensationalism, let's see if it
Stepping up
works.
to the plate,
It might,
Aaron
and it might
Judge will
not.
look to bounce
I
back
happen to
after
feel good about
striking
it,
out his
but who
last time
knows?
up.
I've been right a lot. Let's see what happens, John.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first
You
pitch
said he ought to be
is taken
ashamed
for a
of
cold
himself?
strike.
Yeah.
I understand it. We are going to be taking samples in New York. Governor Cuomo very much is interested in this drug. And they are going to work on it also after they get a certain approval. We're waiting for one final approval from the FDA. We'll see what happens.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see
Yo, you know people that's not doing good. That shit gonna kill people, man.
Think about this, treat people like monkeys, bro.
Bro, we the new monkeys.
Maybe it doesn't.
I'm just thinking the application. So that would be a sort of a modified compassionate
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that would be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible time runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this man.
Every day, he got some new shit. I watch it every morning.
Yo, son, that nigga be having me in stitches like that. He really said that?
Box next will be
Cuomo comes out, then Trump come out. Right
Yeah,
that's
live.
yeah, baby.
Good for TV, baby.
Hell yeah. Cut off everything.
It's quickly 0-2.
Some important developments in our war against the Chinese virus.
That's crazy.
Yo, he said, why do people say I came from Chinese? Because it came from China.
From China. China. He say China hard too. China.
Bro. Get out of here, stupid. This man saying he has the kung fu.
Conference, I'll be signing it. It's prepared to go. So we will be invoking the Defense Production Act. Last week I signed an emergency declaration under the Stafford Act.
What I like about that
Which, as you know,
strikeout, guys,
we
is that
invoked
you can
previous
get the ball set by the bell.
which activated FEMA's National Response Coordination Center. FEMA now is
He decided
engaged
to get aggressive again
at
and
the
to
highest
challenge with his
levels.
hard stuff.
Today, FEMA is activated in every region. We are at level 1, level 1 being the highest level.
High, it's ball 1.
Which
They'll be
we
looking for
will,
something that could drive into the gap
work
and
with, and we've
drive
been working
home
with
that
FEMA.
time run
I've done
from
a lot of
first.
work with FEMA. They're incredible. So it's been on hurricanes or
Evens it up,
tornadoes.
1-1.
They're right now in Tennessee. A large group working in Tennessee. And they've been incredible. It was tragic. Alabama last year, also a tornado, and then obviously the numerous
Looks like
hurricanes
he
in different
swung it
locations.
underwater that time for strike
In some
2.
cases very devastating, and in every case FEMA came through. This is a very different kind of a work floor.
He struck him
FEMA,
out.
but they will
Third
come
time he's
through
fanned in the game.
as they always
That's a
do.
big strike out there with
Tremendous
a
people,
run
tremendous
over
talent.
first base.
Man, this nigga is just one big run on something, son.
To manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ships.
From the stretch.
The big white ships with the red cross on the sides.
I didn't hear that the first time. I didn't hear that.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home
The
run.
final determination as to where it's going to go on the West Coast. The Comfort is located now.
A 2-run homer down the line in left.
And
As
it's
they
going to
grab
be
an
I can't
8-7
believe
lead.
they exposed this man in office, dog.
Yo, he's the smartest, dumbest motherfucker I've ever known.
And they can be launched over the next week or so, depending on need. Earlier this week, the first clinical trial of the vaccine candidate for the virus began in Washington State, as you probably know. the genetic sequence of the virus was first published in January, but thanks to the unprecedented partnership between the FDA, NIH, and the Departments.
I want to see what a good athlete about
Now with 2
him.
gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Some people say active God, I don't know.
Stride in again as he looks to join very elite lists. We take you back
Just
to
surprised
earlier. This was
the
home
whole
run
world.
number 3 in the ball game as they'll
And
try
if
and join just a select
people would have
few
known about it, it could
with
have
4
been
home
stopped in
runs in a
place.
single game.
It could have been stopped right where it came from,
Pumped him
China.
up. Choi
If we would have
has
known
a
about
play.
it, if they would have known about it.
He makes the
It could
play,
have been
and
stopped
that'll end
in
the
its
inning.
tracks. Unfortunately, they didn't decide to make it public.
So disaster
But,
strikes
the whole
here in
world
the
is
ninth
suffering
as a
because
late rally has certainly dampened the
banned
mood of
from
these
people coming
fans.
from China.
Part of the order 3, 4,
Long
and
before
5 will get their shot.
Anybody thought it was, in fact, it was your network. I believe they call me a
So with a
racist.
safe
because I did
situation
that.
on tap, they'll hand the ball
It was
over
many
to
of
a
the people in the
formidable
room, they
force
call me
indeed.
racist
The
and other
very
words.
hard-throwing
It amazes
left-hander
me when I
Aroldis
read
Chapman.
the Wall Street Journal, which is always so negative.
Now with the plate,
It
Austin
amazes me
Meadows
when I read
comes
New
into
York
this
Times. It's not
appearance in
even,
the midst of a
I
1 for
barely
4
read it.
day.
You know, we don't distribute it in the
Good
White
bite to
House
the
anymore.
slider,
The
and he
same thing
takes
with
strike
the
1.
Washington
I
Ball
bet.
1 as Allen didn't really threaten the
This
inside.
man is crazy.
It is fake news. It's
Here
more than
comes the
fake news. It's
1-1.
corrupt.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
Actually, much too close.
Yeah.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there.
Bro, my man said you should
Looks
leave
it into his
YouTube.
glove, and there's
Gotta
one
tell you,
gone.
son.
It's on YouTube, go YouTube, son. That's
Now with the
coronavirus,
plate,
bro.
Brendan Lowe. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victory.
Nah.
And
That's on
he
YouTube,
takes
though.
a cold
What a
strike.
Trump.
1-1.
Actually,
You see him every weekday morning doing a live report every
And
day.
it's
That
fouled
shit
away.
crazy.
yes, you guys can leave.
So you said too close.
My man said, actually, you're too close.
Yeah.
High fastball right
Think
there.
about
with a
70-80% of y'all only like
What
two
that
of
might
y'all.
be doing, setting up the next
This
pitch
man's
could be
hilarious.
that hard slider down and away.
Turbo
Something
comes
great.
on,
And
then he comes
that's
on
going to
right
get
after
your
turbo.
tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
like
Around
your
second now and
education and
headed
lack
for
of
third.
education,
The
son.
relay, and they'll make it to third safely, so
Yeah,
the tying
you
run
got
is
speech
90
coach?
feet away with only one gone.
They ain't even prepping my what
So
he's
stepping
Nah,
in,
he just
G-Man Sean.
he just
He's
one
got
big
a
run on
chance to tie
sentence,
this
kid.
ball
He
game
just
up
talk
with
about
that
one thing and he
equalizing run
stretch that
just
shit out till
90
he can't
feet
stretch it
away
no
at
more.
third.
I
No
love
balls
it.
and one
It's
strike.
awesome, man. It's awesome. I love it.
Good boy.
Can't get
And
enough.
low, it's a ball and a strike.
Man, nigga, see these niggas, man, bro.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He
I
just
got
throws
out
his
there. That's why
good
he did that
fastball
shot like that.
right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now, fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
Shit.
The set and the 1-1.
You didn't send it.
That's not a good shot.
Wind up.
You gotta gear up, son. Went in, right? So fuck, when I miss, y'all niggas is upset. When I make it in, y'all upset.
Yandy Diaz would be next.
I told y'all, give me a jump. It's on the other side. Shit.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. There's ball 4. Digging in, Yandy Diaz is the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He
Ain't
finds
nothing wrong
himself
with a little give and
in
go.
a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Wow. Yeah, of course it's going to be a defensive breakdown with 2K make you just,
right. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom in the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy's been doing this a long time.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. And they'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat.
It's I don't even like the New York Times, New York Post. I don't even have that delivered in the White House.
He became a fake news.
Rays win. Rays win. They do it in walk-off style.
Nigga say that shit banned, son. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game.
Oh. I'm blinking, ready as hell.
This new drug. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
But this man Trump is a whole comedian, dog.
I'm feeling really good about it. I'm a smart guy. So, keep going. It's there.
No, he came back to the left. No way.
I, as you know, had my daughter who was in isolation. And I was very aware of what she was dealing with and what she was feeling. And I'll tell you the truth, I had some of the best conversations with her that I have ever had. She was alone for 2 weeks with her own thoughts, not talking to anyone else, no noise, no activity. And we talked about things in depth that we didn't have time to talk about in the past, or we didn't have the courage or the strength to talk about in the past. Feelings that I had about mistakes that I had made along the way that I wanted to express my regret and talk through with her. People are
What kind of screen was that?
In a small apartment, they're in a house,
I don't know how you got that freaking rebound.
worried, they're anxious.
Oh, my bad.
Just be mindful of that, you know? Those three
I threw you the alley-oop before I spun.
can make all the difference.
Nobody there.
I miss you. You know, I love you. I'm thinking about you. I wish I was there with you. I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm sorry we're going through
Yo, when you passed by, I had no energy.
That's going to be a situation
What's up with blinking red?
because we're all
ready for the alley-oop,
quarantined now.
I ain't think I was going to get the alley-oop, to be honest with you, my dog.
We're all in various levels of quarantine. And it's hard. It's hard economically. It's hard everywhere. But it's going to be hard here. It's going to be hard here. And it takes each of us to try to help with that.
Yo, did I see Fauci's face when he was giving that speech, though?
Huh?
Who?
I see Fauci put his hand over his face when he was giving that speech. The doctor.
Yeah.
That nigga has covered his whole face. Like, oh my god.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Geronimo!
Wow, he shot way out there.
Man, I had to try to run around that screen. I gave it all I had. When they make motherfuckers lose that ball one year, they ain't gonna have nothing.
Telling you.
Boy.
Bro, a lot of these niggas should be tired from dribbling the ball. Like, bro, how you dribble the ball all the way up from court?
Dribble into my body.
Dribble.
Look, he still has the ball. The ball just went through my leg. And what am I supposed to do?
3 seconds, maybe?
Thank you, bro. Like, goodness gracious, stop playing, 2K. My fault, y'all. I'm paying attention.
You can tell you threw it to the one man that can't do nothing with it.
Oh, I'm about to shoot this.
Shoot it.
Fuck you mean he threw it to the one man that can't do nothing with it?
Look at this, man. I stopped with him and he still ran around me. I stopped with him. Come on, so I didn't even go in front of him. That is terrible. And I got gold clamps on this motherfucker. This is stupid. Got this shit on there for nothing.
They said this shit gold plated, pimp.
Look at this shit. He's dribbling through everything.
Thank you.
I got that block because of that bullshit. And I just threw an alley because I'm an asshole.
Shit.
And pissing me the fuck off.
That would have made me quit.
I made him pick the ball up and clamps came up and he still got the ball back. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I ain't even fucking with you no more. I give up. I'm just gonna stay my ass back here. I know. Yeah, go to the screen. Yeah, I'm here. You still got the ball. Crazy.
Trap. Yeah, give that shit up, nigga.
Look, I just reached for the ball right there. He didn't use it. Oh, man.
Moving screen.
Illegal screen.
Moving screen. Chicken wing. They say that shit's still in this game?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh,
they just blow the fucking whistle. You
chicken wing.
Dumb shit. Look at that.
It's block party.
Oh, that should been a bump still. He was running full speed, man. I ain't looking up.
Nah, son. You can't steal the ball unless you, I don't know.
A sharpshooter?
I don't know.
That's all.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Why not?
Because Coop was in the way, I couldn't get the rebound. That's trash. And you was in front of the guy.
I was bouncing your guy. Oh, yeah. So you could jump. Hey. Oh, he blocked. Come on.
Go, Mado. Oh.
Come on, man.
Coop fighting. I'm running, baby. Did I get it?
Boy.
Yeah.
They played me on that second jump.
You got put that ball through now?
Yep.
You got it on.
Go.
That shit work?
Nope.
I got my Hall of Fame.
General Patrick Murphy was.
How about that? I think that's the most I can get it on.
For many years. Did an outstanding job.
I thought that was cool.
That's so trash. Yo, you jumped like you was about to go get a tomahawk dunk too. This man said nope.
He was my type of leader. He had so much fun that he retired, and then he came and joined us as Commissioner of Homeland Security. This team and the team we have working on this, New Yorkers should have total confidence. Because they have done it before. They've been in this situation, not this exact situation, but they've handled emergencies and they've handled them all very well. So they are proven. Let's go through this for an update on where we are today. Overview of the system. Everybody knows what we're dealing with. It's preventing an overload of the healthcare system.
Yeah, you don't want to watch that. He just basically
we are under the lights as the show gets ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
It's the difference between how many beds you need versus how many ICU beds.
Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball through 4 games in this homestand. They split it 2-2 Dero, and I think they expect
to about to be dead because this virus is out here.
Baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5.
That's it. Go figure that shit out your crib. Go drink some Buckley's, nigga.
My arm is going numb. In off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
We want to know from each hospital
still
how many
even
beds
2 and 2.
you get in your hospital.
I wonder if you go do it.
Yo, I had to see he gonna bite on that pump fake. He ain't bite. I said, let me get the ball up.
This is going to be a foul ball as
we
that
want to
keeps
plan
things
from
at
every
2 and 2.
hospital. If you use every available space,
Niggas gonna be having niggas in the closet.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing
Niggas
right
gonna have
out of the
niggas in the
gate.
closet, dude. Niggas gonna be in the parking lot, the closet.
Any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Supplies
He'll get it into second.
PPE, gloves,
and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yards, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
He throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 3. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Yo, you can't make a mess, huh? Any of y'all can make a mess?
Mayhew gets his lead at first, nobody out.
It is not a complicated item.
Key item, nigga. Alright.
Skied in the air, straight away left.
I ain't even do nothing. Oh, shit.
Just can make a mask, B. I need to learn how to make a mask on YouTube right now, son.
Nah, he's just talking about companies.
Yeah.
With that, here's a look at the
Nigga
Yankees
don't buy
starting
nothing from China,
lineup.
son. He
Tell
know
us
all this
about
shit
this
on the
lineup as they try to
son.
force a rubber match in the
Niggas
series.
is mad because he using cold craft to make the hand sanitizer. Shit, I don't care if they build shit for the prison. Need hand sanitizer,
Not a
nigga.
lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Crazy, son.
From the stretch,
fucking
here's the
world,
pitch.
dude.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
Oh.
And that's going to move that
Keep
runner
them
in
in.
scoring
Coronavirus!
position. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Coronavirus!
Spooky out here. I think they're bringing out the army on Monday, son.
Comes back with 1
I heard something about
high strike.
That's what I just posted, y'all. That's what I just threw, y'all.
I know the ship is en route, but I don't know.
Monday, son.
1 and 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there.
Going for New York
Just
City,
off
though.
the outside.
No, they're supposed to bring
If
it
you
in.
can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
That
They
shit,
would let me just throw out
I
of bounds.
just tripled over last night. Niggas was like, what?
James Kingsley.
We only
Dan, I
got
know I
about
was
like,
an offensive
we only
player,
got
but
100
I'm
cases
okay
of
being a
it.
pitcher's umpire. If you're going to...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I should go put some stocks in the cash this week. A lot of niggas got theirs.
Freeze there for a second to make sure
So you said I should buy stocks for caskets?
Damn, dead ass, son. Dead the fuck ass. Cold as fuck up as it sounds, the truth, son.
Play to the right. And they're runners at the corners now.
It's out.
Son, by the boatload, son. Son, you see how they show Italy? See how they show Italy? Niggas like they were stacked on each other, son.
Right here. We'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Runners are at first and third, one away. Strike three call, and now he's one out away from getting out of it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Oh yeah?
Deep last night twice.
Too late.
Ready with
Mad Dog got the freaking way.
Where it came from? It came from Wuhan, China, or Midland, China?
Let's
This
get
shit
it
came
going,
from
boys.
Midland.
Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
That shit is crazy how a virus is born, though, son.
right side, but it's going to be
Just
a
got
foul
one
ball.
person not washing his hands, son. Just fucking make you don't
The
even
0-2
know people, son. This shit is crazy.
lays
son.
off that time, and it's 1-2. 23 pitches already here in the
That's
first
a
inning.
fact.
Like, nah.
It basically was a butcher, son. The butcher.
True, but I ain't need that
Puts
Chris,
this one away
dog.
for the third out.
Bro, not unless I see you make it, bro. I see you wash your hands, dog.
Yanks strand of
Yeah, son, you don't want
Davey
to have fun,
Garcia, the
kid.
right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, and this, bro, and what kills me, everybody know this virus is going around. Niggas still going to the bathroom and just throwing water in their hands, walking straight out. I said, you sick bastard.
Joey Wendell. They lead things off here in the bottom half
I will
of the
not
first.
go near the bathroom. I
And he
ain't
drops a
fucking with no
changeup
public,
right down
nothing.
Broadway for a called strike.
Fuck
And as
that.
the Yankees get
They got
started here
sanitizer at
tonight,
Walmart.
guys,
You ain't
they
get-
come
you
in
ain't got
trying to
that shit by
rebound
Walmart.
after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Nah,
Yeah,
dog,
Matty, I'm
just buy out
really
everything.
impressed with this team,
No, I'm
especially on
saying
the recent
there's a
road
public
trip to
hand
start to it.
sanitizer
They're
soon
3-1
as you
after
walk
4
into
games,
Walmart.
playing really fundamentally sound baseball.
For real?
Offense to defense,
Fuck that,
pitching,
I
it's
mean,
all coming
that's
together
that
for this
shit.
group.
I'm good.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
It should be
And the
changed.
score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
It should be changed and empty as fuck.
Leroy, get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down
I'm
to
still
first
trying to figure out
base.
why the
Yeah,
heck
it's
we
just a
still
nice
silver,
approach.
dog. Why
You
we
see him
ain't
turn
gold
to his
yet?
boys right there and
What a
get
nigga
fired
gotta
up
do.
with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down.
Ooh, hold on,
Center
wait a minute. Was
himself
that a
and come
pass?
through in a big spot.
It was a pass.
Too tight with that one.
Beautiful.
3-0.
This is just the
Beautiful.
first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on.
They
nobody
played
out,
me.
and 3,
Yeah, I
4,
thought I was
5
gonna dunk.
guys
I've been
coming
dunking the whole night.
3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody
Where's
out.
the meter?
Digging in, Brandon Lowe. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning.
Hurry.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. G-Man Choi the next to hit. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation.
Oh.
With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
Ah! Pass the ball to you. Set you up
Tight
for
spot,
failure.
bases loaded,
Let's
nobody
go.
out. And this is drifting
I think I went
foul
with D-time
back
again.
into the stands.
2K said no, motherfucker.
I don't look at them now.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level
That's
have
a
at least
whack-ass
one
alley,
pitch
man.
that they can go into in
Ah,
tough
cool, my
situations.
fault.
So
I expect you
we'll
squared
see if
now.
he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1-1. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton giving chase. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And the second run will score as well. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Let it go. Let it
after
go.
this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Here now it's Mike Zunino, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.
Man, you record all the ones I know.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And they've got some work to do early on.
I want to dunk it on this nigga, get upset, give him the game.
In there, no
This nigga
balls
did a
in his
layup,
strike.
son. Oh, man,
and no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Oh! Flip, come back here, Flip. I ain't done with you yet.
This little Flip, bring your punk ass to the stage. I heard you in the building.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And that'll
Boy,
bring
don't
up
have
Miguel
good beef like
Andujar.
that anymore, man.
Nah, they do.
Yeah, but that nigga
To him on the way.
He said he put my head on. He put my head on the body of an Ethiopian and thought it was funny.
Now the 1-0 is taken
Game
for ball
on,
2.
Flip. Game on.
That was his hardest track, son. Clover G's.
Hit out towards
Like I said,
second.
he should have just left T.I. alone, man. He probably still be in business.
Himself a 1-out hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball
I'll
right
check
here.
that one,
Batter
Steve.
versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0,
Pretty much.
3-1. Check out the
T.I. was on the rise right there, son.
Yeah, he was, boy.
Then for the low came on T.I.
Strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up when that batter did this.
And this is
Nah, bro, that we all know how that really happened. My dog went in the booth first.
yanked high and deep down the line in right.
They set my nigga T.I. up.
And it's a foul ball.
He heard that nigga dog on T.I. verse. He's like, damn, you lose. I gotta go back and do mine.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Pimpin' be
strike.
easy, quick catching families. You worth a couple grand, and man, I'm worth millions.
Fouled away.
on my
Really? Dang.
Fighting words, nigga.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Shit, I
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up.
I got the move it. I like them. He gonna miss it.
Makes the catch, and they will retire the side.
Yanks lead. Said that every time you talk shit, I make it, son.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier.
What if I knew you was gonna make it before you make it?
The home half of the second. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I mean, I was gonna say I got takeover, so I can see it fall in.
Just missed the outside corner. This guy must have
a dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as you reach first on what
Cooper said he ain't
undoubtedly will
messing
be
them
scored
stats,
as
bro.
an infield single.
Stats.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And Duhar has room in foul territory. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He drew a walk his
This ain't no
first time
magic
up.
pill, bitch.
High chopper over to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Strand just the one. They lead it 4-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down.
Meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
You didn't hear Cooper say, "Oh, great job, fellas, undefeated tonight."
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Judge is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere.
Man, dog, where you going, son? Trying to gamble, son.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That's above the rim strip.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Television, yeah, I'm trying to look for something to watch now.
Straight changeup.
Should go watch some more Trump funny face looking motherfucker.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch.
Your boy 90 overall, bitch.
Side is retired. Bottom of the third now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brendan Lowe. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Nah, I gotta get
for a strike. 0-1.
2 spins on the wheel. Fuck that.
How you get 2 spins on the wheel?
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Later, my guy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. That brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi.
Oh, boy. What time is it?
And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, niggas want to
I
be
guess the
alert
game
early
plan from
tonight.
the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
No bar, no nothing.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down.
Anybody else?
All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, Kyle Higashioka. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Torres. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Daniel Robertson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 28, Daniel Robertson.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
They got shit to do.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed. Great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself.
Whack.
There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yep,
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... One left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Third baseman.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it.
Taking the play
the
on
pitcher
watch.
covering for the out.
Disney Plus, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Gotta go faster.
Oh, shit.
So here's Mike
So I'm
Zunino.
taking way
He's
too
0
much data
for
on my
1 thus
PS4.
far.
God dang.
Swing and a miss, and he's
Just
behind
think about
0-1.
it. When the PS5
It might be time
come
for
out,
this guy to start mixing his
the
pitches up a
PS4
little bit better.
and
He's
just
pitching
wipe
poorly,
that
but
shit
you look
out.
at his
Once
first
you got
pitch
everything
strike
on your
percentage
PS5
at
and you
over
just have that for your
70%.
apps.
This team
yeah,
batting
'cause
has a
this
pretty
PS4
good
don't know
idea
that.
what his game plan is.
He
Hell no,
takes
ain't
strike
nobody
3
pay for
called
this.
on the fastball.
How
He
much-
pulls the trigger, and there are 2 away.
How much time I invested?
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier.
That shit cost so much money.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Now here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
2 years, $50 million.
Low for ball 1.
No, 2 years, $50 million, dog.
And they gave that man 25 mil.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Down on a Super Bowl bet. See what the odds is. I know it's 22.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Grounded down the third baseline. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's what they kept saying.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
So you never lost by
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Top half of the 6th about to get started. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
What up, God? What up, cuz?
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Plus, man. Go out to
so 1 away now, and that brings up the dangerous right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
I got a freak
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Kyle.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Digging in once again, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Adames blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 3-0.
Jose Martinez would be next. A 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. This is skied into short left center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the digging in. Torres. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Aaron Hicks will be next. Fouled off. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Voit rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
Oliver Drake takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
At the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Drake, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 2-1. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 out, bases loaded. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
Diego Castillo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Diego Castillo. Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Left side, Adames picks it up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive team for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Chad Green takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Torres will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a line drive. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and this will get on out to the 370 sign now. Torres is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Ready now, number 39, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. Leading off the inning, Ji-Man Choi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a ball 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. On the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tommy Kingley was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
2-1 now from the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-6 now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Chaz Roan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. Ready once again, Austin Meadows. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Drilled to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Davy Garcia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left.